What's up everyone, my name is Edward Lee, welcome to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be doing a home office desk setup makeover for my parents. If you go to my channel, you'll see that I love doing desk setups and home office tips. So seeing my dad use this outdoor folding table with this messy wire management situation they got going on, I had to do something about it. But also at the same time, my mom works out of this space as well, and she does a lot of things in here. And I think it was a good challenge for myself to see how we can make a co-working space, 2 desk setups, and make it functional, but also cozy and something that they are excited to work in every single day. Now the first step is to draft up your idea. Now for me, when I walked into my parents' existing space, it was just cluttered, and honestly the way it flowed just didn't really make sense. I didn't like how the main desk for my mom was straight up against the wall. It felt a little bit kind of suffocating, and also for my dad, the way the layout was set up was kind of awkward, and I think they weren't maximizing this space enough. So one goal I really had was to change the layout to make it flow a bit better. That's a good segue into the desk setup, and shout out to Vernal. Vernal is the one who sent us these standing desks to revamp my parents' setup, so I'm really appreciative of them. And it was my first time using Vernal desks, and to give it a spin and to also give my honest opinion and feedback. I've had a lot of different standing desks over the years, as you'll see on my channel, and Vernal, I can confidently say that for the price, you get pretty great quality. They have a wide range of sizes and different configurations. I opted to get one of their standard standing desks and then also a L-shaped desk that was much larger to fill up more of the space. Personally, this was my first time getting a L-shaped desk for any setup, and I actually really like it. There's so much more space than just a standard rectangle shaped desk. For color, we opted to get the light walnut, and I think it matches the space extremely well. Previously, we were testing the white color desk as well, but I think I actually much prefer the light walnut colorway that they offer. So if you're looking for a desk by Vernal, I highly recommend getting something in their wood finish or this light walnut color. They've pretty much created like this ecosystem of products called the Setup in One system, where you can get things like drawers, desk shelves, filing cabinets, and even like a side cabinet or sideboard that you see behind me. It kind of ties the whole space together in a nice way. They also have a unique mount that integrates directly into their desk for you PC users who have the big towers and you want it off the ground. They also come with a cable management solution that's super easy to install, so you can hide away your cables and it's not all dangling around or on top of your desk. When it comes to cable management, another thing I like to do is to get a surge protector and get super strong 3M double-sided tape and get the surge protector underneath the desk so that I can plug in all the standing desk motors, the accessories from the top of the desk, plug it all into the surge protector, so that way the only cable that's coming out of the desk is the surge protector cable that needs to go into the wall. Also opted to get the pop-up outlets, which goes out in one of the pre-drilled holes or cutouts of the desk. It's super sleek, and you basically just press it and outlets come out. This is really handy for anyone, especially my parents, if they have a lot of accessories or tablets or things they're charging, but they don't necessarily need it all the time. This little pop-up outlet is clutch for that. Overall, I think the Vernal desks are a great value at the price point that they're at, and the motors and the setup and everything works as you think a sit-stand desk would. Aside from having awesome desks, we want to make sure that we have some sort of storage solutions. In the same light walnut finish, we're also able to get the Vernal filing cabinet and the side cabinet. These also allowed my mom to condense a lot of her storage and files and put it in these 2 places, thus just making for a cleaner look when you walk into the space. Now in terms of tech and accessories around the desk, we have the same setup my dad was rocking before, but we optimized a few things, so we made it more minimal, made it cleaner. We pretty much just have his Mac Mini, the Asus ProArt monitor, along with a Logitech mechanical keyboard and the Logitech mouse. The chair I put here from my dad is also by Vernal, and it's the S-Series ergonomic chair. And with the Vernal desk shelf and the bottom drawer, we're able to add a little more storage so he can tuck things away and not always have them out on the table. And the desk mat we're rocking is the Orbiky desk mat, as you know, one of my favorite desk mats. I wanted to have some contrast for my dad's side, so we have a lot more black accessories. Now for my mom's setup, we decided to go for a slightly different vibe and refresh it. So we got the M1 Mac and also a lighter color palette going on. So for the Orbiky desk mat, we got the lighter gray. We also have the same keyboard, but this is the white color, and we now have the white Apple mouse. So pretty similar setup with the desk shelf as well, but overall a bit of contrast with my dad's setup, and with this one a little bit more neutral and muted colorway. But I like how they both have different colors for their setups because we have this whole his and hers mom and pop setup going on. Now, one of the most important things in any setup is the lighting. And now we opted to keep the lighting pretty simple in this setup. They obviously have the ceiling light, which I hate using the ceiling light. As you know, we never use the ceiling light because it's super ugly and will ruin any space. However, we wanted to get a few ambient light sources and some desk lights. So behind me, you'll see that we got this lamp from IKEA. It was super affordable, and I think it actually ties in extremely well with this space. Also have this candle warmer that we got on TikTok Shop, crazy enough, and it actually looks really great because it doubles as a lamp, but also a candle warmer. And I actually just think aesthetically, it looks really good on the side cabinet. For both setups, we're rocking the Edgelight 2.0 by Lume-Cube. It's super bright, but also you can adjust the brightness and dim it down. You can change the color temperature. It clamps directly onto your desk, and it's also really low profile, which I love. The light itself is kind of diffused, so it's not super harsh on your eyes. Overall, the build quality is really good. I think lighting can make or break any setup, so I would highly recommend getting some ambient light sources in your home office or on your desk setup if you want to elevate it. It just makes the space feel way more cozy, way more inviting, and also just looks better in my opinion. Now, once you have your layout, your desk, your storage, and your lighting, the next thing to tie it all together is just some decor. Now, in this space in particular, to make it look a little bit better and give it that finishing touch, I got a rug from HomeGoods. I think rugs are a great way to anchor any space. You'll see that before the rug was here, it just felt kind of empty. Something about it just felt off, like it felt too bare. I don't know how to explain it, honestly, but the rug makes all the difference in terms of making it feel a little bit more all tied together. And around the space itself, we added some plants. The one in the corner behind me is actually a fake plant that I got from IKEA, but I think it looks really good in this corner next to the IKEA lamp. The other two plants are actually real. They're potted plants, but again, having these plants, you know, small plants, medium-sized plants, and large plants, it can really make your space feel a little bit more bright and airy, especially on a sunny day. And also it just gives a little bit of nature inside. Doesn't feel as stale in any home office when you have some greenery or some plants. And on the walls, I got these two prints from Diseño that I had from my place originally. I brought them here because I'm not using them anymore, and I thought it looked pretty good in this space with these wall colors. But honestly, when it comes to decor, a lot of it is subjective, and it's really just your own personal preference. So if you're watching this, just make sure that any kind of decor you set up is something you genuinely like, something that you can inject some personality into so that you get excited to work out of this space or walk into it every single day. My parents are actually on a cross-country road trip right now, so they're not gonna be back for a few weeks, which is why I wanted to come in here and kind of set up this home office while they were gone so they can be surprised when they get back. So I can't really get their reaction of them walking into this space for the first time to show you, but maybe I'll post it on my Instagram and on my stories when they see it for the first time, so follow me there. Hopefully you found this video helpful if you're looking for some inspiration or how-tos on your desk setup / home office, or you're just binging a bunch of desk setup videos right now and you came across this one. Either way, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you are this deep in the video and you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. All the accessories and items that I mentioned in this video will be linked in the description, along with all the Vernal products. But thanks again so much for watching. I appreciate you, and check out my channel if you want to check out more. Check out. I just said check out like 5 times. I'm tired, y'all. As you can see, the sun was setting. I've been working on this video for quite some time. So I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.